Hey guys, welcome back. It is Pun Factor here. I apologize. The last video I uploaded, did not realize that my microphone was not being fed through my recording software. So today we are going to run a full league with my good, dear, beloved deck, Value Town. So recently, it's amazing. We got Stoneforge Mystic. Looting is gone, and thank God Hogak is banned, which everybody saw coming. So, I wanted to take out this mid-range deck that I've grown to love for a spin. I tweaked around a couple things. We are running the 3 Stoneforge Mystics and 2 Batterskulls main board now. I did take out the Ramanap Excavator, and I took out a Dromoka's Command. So I only have 4 paths, so very light on the interaction. But I did go up to 4 Voice of Resurgence. I think control and blue strategies are going to be pretty popular, so I wanted to, kind of go a little heavier there. I still have 2 main board Scoozes. And let's see, 3 Trackers, 4 Knights, 4 Coursers, 4 Cocos. And on my my land package is the same that I've been running in my Value Town before. I have, 4 Forests, a Blast Zone, Bajuka Box, some Utility Lands, Gavany, 3 Ghost Quarters, 1 Horizon Canopy. I would love to have 2. I have 2 Plains, the full 8 Fetches, also running only 7 Mana Dorks. Now, onto the sideboard. I have no idea how this deck is going to do. I've played it in, a couple games. It is definitely not, the numbers aren't 100% where I want them. I'm unsure of the 4 voices. I just like the fact that now we can lower the curve of the deck. And because we generate so much mana with our birds and, we have our knights, if we can get them to activate, even if we can drop a Stoneforge, we get a great resilient threat with Vigilance Lifelink in the form of Batterskull, obviously, that we're just going to be able to hardcast from our hand more often than not. So it felt pretty good so far, but I'll want to tweak around some of these numbers, especially in the 2-drop slot. I might even want to check out, having a Thalia or something of that nature, go a little bit more like Mavericky. So onto the sideboard. I have 2 Warships, which I'm so glad that, for whatever reason, the sideboard kind of opened up, and I'm able to kind of run what I want to run. And I got my 2 Warships back in here, which I love. Still running an Eidolon or Rhetoric along with the 3 Damping Spheres. I look for Tron to be really heavy, a heavy player in the new meta, especially initially. So, the Eidolon also just helps with Storm, things of that nature, because I think Storm's going to come back as well in a bit of a big way. We have Collector Oof, just a fantastic utility card. Stony Silence, essentially. We have Thrun to help with our control matchup, and 3 Knight of Autumns, because I look for burn to be pretty excuse me, pretty intense as well. So along with the 4 Courser of Krufix and the Knight of Autumns, I'm hoping I have enough life gain in the deck. I have this 1 Sword of Feast and Famine. I don't think I need it. I don't know. It's there because honestly, everyone's playing with the new toy, being Stoneforge Mystic. And, I would like to kind of shore up that Jund matchup and that other sort of mid-range matchup. But honestly, Sword of Feast and Famine will probably end up becoming something else in the sideboard. And I'm also running 2 Engineered Explosives. So we're going to take this deck. We're going to go and explore the new meta. I have no idea if we're going to do well. Like I said in my testing, I was doing pretty well, but they were just in queued games, and they were also just in the free play area. And I think everyone's just trying some weird stuff. So I did expect some quote-unquote free wins with the deck because I've been playing it for a while. So trying to get back into it, and we're definitely gonna give this Modern League a go. Green-White Value Town main. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm very excited for the format to have slowed down just a little bit. And let's give it a go. Let's make sure I'm recording. Let's make sure you guys can actually hear me this time, which is fantastic. And yeah. I do listen to your feedback, so I'm going to go ahead and turn down my magic there. Sorry if it blew out your eardrums. All right, so this hand we cannot keep. We don't have a green source, so we're going to maul. This hand looks fine. Let's go ahead and keep it, and we'll probably get rid of... So we're on the draw. I don't want to get rid of our 2 lands here. We definitely want the fetch land for the night. Let's go ahead and get rid of a bird. I want to keep a little bit of interaction. For exactly that reason. So why don't we freaking infect, huh? Do I want to path this thing immediately? I think I do. Let's path it while they don't have a way of protecting it. Okay, perfect. Don't have another creature. So let's go ahead and play a noble. Shock this in. Let's play a bird. And then next turn, we'll get our knight out. Knight's very important in this matchup. Man, I want to turn that down. That's incredible. That's just stupidly loud. Okay, knight's incredibly important in this matchup. Because they'll try to get their Ink Moth Nexus online. And luckily for us, we can go ahead and just... Yeah, we'll take one. That's fine. There's a Ghost Quarter. Perfect. So let's go ahead. Let's play out our knight here. Let's play the Ghost Quarter out. Just because if we have to, we can make the knight fairly large. 3. Well, that's not going to make it large enough. 4, 5. Okay. We do have to watch our life total here. So they might kind of try to get us to this point where they can... I don't even know if they can scale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So let's go ahead and let's play out a skews. Let's go ahead and Coco. Fair enough. Swing there. Go ahead, we'll eat our knight. Nope, we want to keep our Ghost Quarter open. So we're at 14. If they scale up, I'm just not familiar with this matchup. I'm trying to think how they just blow us out, how they kill us. There's a Glistener Elf. Courser. So we could let's go to combat here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Four, 5. We need 3, so we're just going to be a little bit short. That's okay. So we'll play it a little safe. I don't think they can really deal with Blast Zone. So we're going to have to... Yeah, that's the way to do it. So why don't we pump this to 2? So Dryad's a creature. Let's see. If I swing in with both, I could go 1. Swing in with both here. Now, if he's going to pump this up to try to blow me out, +2, +2. Oh, bum, 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 bum. He's at 1. I can't block him. Well, can't block him anyway, so we might as well just play our courser out. Should have played the courser first. Probably I would have had enough mana to get the tracker pumped. So let's see if he can kill us. I feel like I sequenced that very poorly, but yeah, I think he probably has it here. Scale up. 7. Yep. Man, does that suck. Okay. So let's bring in engineered explosives. And let's drop a voice and a courser. Bring a sword in, drop another courser. Whoa, that's not a good hand. All right, I guess. Let's get rid of the scavenging ooze. Yep. Good old turn 1 Glistener Elf. So that's awkward. I feel like we gave that first game away. Probably could have dropped a Batter Skull actually out of the... I will definitely block here. our mana's so screwy. So next turn we'll drop another voice. I will most definitely trade here. Make him waste a pump spell. Another Glistener Elf. So 3, 2, 3. Let's go here. Play this, get a clue. Play a voice. Go there. So path is good. Start by drawing a card here. Knight. 3. Let's swing and see what happens. Abilities to control +4/+4. So it's a 4/5. I want to kill this thing. All right, let me think here. I don't think I path this. But do I path his Glistener Elf? I think maybe I just let this happen. And then let's go ahead and play another tracker. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to block. Blast Zone is very good. So why don't we go 1, 2, 3. think here. 1, 2, 3. Let's play knight. Hold up path. Let's go ahead and swing in for 4. I have the ability to make the knight pretty big. Chump block here. I'll go ahead and path. I'll bump our blast zone up to 2. It's actually really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Activate blast zone. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let me just do that. 1, 2, 3. Sack blast zone. Kill them. So 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Got there on that one. Probably take out a batter skull because I don't think it matters. I'll take out both batter skulls. Let's put back in. I actually don't mind voice here. So I think the game plan, I'm not too, like I said earlier, I'm not too familiar with Infect and playing this matchup. But I think the idea here is let's just get a ton of blockers. And slow them down enough because we can just chump them if we can keep up with their creatures. So I have a Glistener Elf. Ghost Quarter's a good draw. Well, I don't think we take 6 here. So let's just pretend that was like pretty much a bolt. Fortunately, we didn't draw a 2-drop, so this could be pretty punishing. They probably have another scale up. Yep. They actually might just have us here. So we're at 6 infects. Whoop. Oh, why did I shock that in? That was dumb. Let's go ahead here. Not having a 2-drop creature right there was pretty painful. Would have been nice if we were able to block them. That's fine. So right now I'm just trying to run them out of cards. Like 100%. Blighted Agent is going to be tough. So Blighted Agent is how we die. We need to get a blast zone. Is there anything that'll help us here? We need to get a blast zone on 2. So I can play... I can play Mystic. And I'll pass turn. Okay, cycles that. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He basically just needs a pump spell. And he kills us. If not... God, does that suck. Do I have anything I can do? Nope. Alright, guys. So, that was round 1 versus Infect. That was tough. Him hitting us with that early scale up. I'm just going to keep a note here. Keep some notes. If I can find a piece of paper. Him hitting us with that early scale up was definitely problematic, unfortunately. So we had Infect. We went 1 and 2. I kind of felt fine in that matchup, though. It was, you know, not seeing a path was a bit rough, unfortunately. You know, but that's kind of to be expected. I mean, we're not running a lot of interaction. So what do we got here? Not a keepable hand. Wow. We have to go to 5. That sucks. Definitely not going to 4. So let's get rid of a company and a tracker. So I'm going to play Bog here in case I hit... I could actually probably take Bajuka Bog out of the deck at this point. But in case I hit a 2-drop, I don't want to have a tapped land come in. Okay. We're going to have to hit a land drop here. So Watery Grave, Forest. Not going to fetch. So I want to increase my chances of a land. Perfect. That's actually the land I wanted too. So we're going to go ahead and fetch up all of our colors. We'll go ahead and run this knight out. Might get countered. Okay. Growth Spiral. I love that, like, there's so many interesting brews running around Modern. Like, Modern is, like, all over the place right now. I have no idea what these decks are. Whoops. Can't play out our Courser. Let's go ahead and play the tracker out. Return to hand. Let's take this opportunity to snag a fetch land. Oh, is this I have no idea what this is. Ice Fang? Coital? Alright, I played against this deck. It's, oh, what's the card? It's kind of like taking turns. Go ahead and fetch. Nexus of Fate. I think they play Nexus. I like seeing 2 cards in hand. I would love to draw a land. Another freaking company. So 6-12. So I have them on a 4-turn clock. Try to jam this out. Probably should have swung first. Yeah, I definitely should have swung first. Cryptic. No. Okay. One card in hand. So, out of the sideboard, let's most definitely bring in Knight of Autumns, Thran. At least I can blow their land up with a Ghost Quarter activation. It would be nice if I could draw into a land, I could company and Ghost Quarter them. Yeah, they're gonna snag in Nexus of Fate. Abrupt Decay. Or that. Okay, so no cards in hand. Land? Thank you. Stoneforge Voice. Let's go ahead and snag ourselves a Batterskull. Let's pass turn. Where they reveal. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Wilderness Reclamation. I played against this last night. It is the most boring, frustrating, annoying, obnoxious deck to play against. So one card in hand. Fatal Push. No cards in hand. Scavenging Ooze. Main phase company here. That's not exactly the hit I wanted. Let's just F6, let them kind of do their thing. I really need a Ghost Quarter or a Knight. Something to get rid of that Escanta, because that is allowing them to dig way too far into their deck. Let's see what they reveal. Oh, wow. Opt. We're going to go ahead and use it, I'm assuming. Mystical Teachings. Let's see what they're going to search up. Nexus of Fate. Okay. So two. Now I can just hardcast a Batter Skull, or I can go 1, 2, 3. It'd be a 5/5. I think I get rid of their Mystical Teachings. Three, 4. Crap. Mage's Charm, Polluted Delta. Let's just swing. We know we're swinging. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Opt. So we'll take an extra turn. Excuse me. Let's see what they reveal. We know they have a Nexus. Fatal Push. Is there anything we want to take right now? Probably the Cryptic. Yep. So searching. Of course they find Mystical Teachings. It's just F6. They're going to cast it. Growth Spiral. Oh, jeez. I honestly don't know how they win, so that's kind of why I'm not just going on to the next game. Escanta, what do we got? Draw 2 cards. This is painful. Alright, I'm going to concede. I'm assuming we can't beat them from here. Alright, so we want Knight of Autumns. We don't care about coursers. We want maybe Eidolon. We'll take a Thrun. Do we want Eidolon? Sure. And let's go down. I don't think paths are good. So let's go back up. Why don't we go up a couple engineer explosives? Do something like that. This hand is fine. We have an answer to their teachings, or their search for Escanta. We can get a bird in here. We have a pretty fast Mystic. Okay. It's not your batter skull. Let's play out our bird. Okay, so we can next turn. We could just hardcast the batter skull. Fatal push. Let's go ahead and Coco, Courser Knight. Any order. Okay. So we'd still have 4. No, let's just go ahead and draw the bird. Play a bird. So now that we have a voice out, I feel pretty comfortable trying to slam this batter skull. Okay, so our opponent got mana screwed. It's a little bit unfortunate. Do we want to change anything? I don't think so. I like getting the voice down before the Stoneforge. Kind of protects it a little bit. Because then when you try to slam a Stoneforge, hopefully they give you a free token, or they give you a batter skull. And then when you try to slam the batter skull, they'll give you a free token. So, alright, I definitely... This hand's pretty good. Definitely going to keep it. So this answers their Reclamation, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab that. Play out a noble. So next turn, if we don't draw a land, let's get our voice out. Or do we get our bird? No, I think it's important that we get the voice out, even if we don't draw a land. I need to take this Bajuka Bog out of the deck, because I wouldn't mind sandbagging this a little bit. A batter skull. Let's try to get voice. Yeah, I don't want to be down. Okay, so 3 mana. We can try to get our Eidolon down. So what's more important? A Knight? A Knight of the Reliquary? Or an Eidolon? Okay. I think we'll go Reliquary. And let's go ahead and swing in. If we could get an Eidolon down, that would be pretty sweet. How many permanents? 3 snow. So there's 1 snow permanent, 2 snow permanents. He has cryptic mana up. Growth Spiral. So now the Ice Fang will probably have Death Touch. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, three. Five. So I can cast Batterskull. 2. 3, 4. Bump 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 bump. What do we got? Mystical Teachings. What are we going to find? A Fatal Push. I would love to rip a mana here so I could get rid of that Mystical Teachings. and still cast Batterskull. So he's going to give us a voice token here. Scavenging Ooze. We are going to eat that. Collected Company's pretty solid. And night. All right, let's see what we can do. What do we got? Cryptic Command? What are we choosing? So what do I want to do here? It's F6. I don't like that it didn't tell me what my opponent was wanting to do. What I will do though, snag a Ghost Quarter. And why don't we play out a bird? Just want to make sure I was still recording. No, that's fine. We'll take it. Can't cast another spell, buddy. Let me... Oh. Okay. Whew. Got there, guys, against Wilderness Reclamation. I hate playing against that deck. So I'm going to break this league up into, 2, 2, and 1, or 2 and 3 games. I'm just going to take a small break. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That Infect match, I really think that I think I dropped the ball in that first game. But we got through the Wilderness Reclamation, which was pretty sweet. And yeah, I feel good about the deck so far. Unfortunately, we're playing some weird stuff. I'm excited to get into, I don't know, Tron or something. But yeah, guys, hey, more to come. We are 1-1. Let's see if we can 4-1 the league.